So today's a pretty exciting day for me because I get to try out something that I've actually never ever used before, and that's coming right up. So take a look down here, take a look. This is the Mi A2 Lite Android One smartphone. As many of you know, I have been an iPhone user forever. I remember actually getting an iPhone, the very first iPhone that ever came out, and having to fly myself down to Las Vegas because they didn't sell it in Canada to buy it there unlocked, and paid a small fortune for it. But ever since then, I have been an iPhone user. But today, kind of because of you guys, I wanted to get an Android phone just so, number one, I can see what all the fuss is about, and two, it's really important for me to have so that when I'm showing some of the products, you can see how they work on Android, not just on iOS. I got myself this one, the Mi A2 Lite. And the biggest plus for me was that this seemed to be one of the best all-rounded Android phones I could find. Kind of bang for a buck, kind of put me in that price range that I wanted, not spending too much. This is only a mid $200 smartphone. Canadian. And the other plus was I wanted something that had a fairly clean version of Android on it, and from my research found that Android One, which is what this has, is as clean a version as Android as you can get. Kind of no skins on it, no bloatware, nothing. So what we're going to do today in this quick unboxing, probably not that quick because I've been rambling already, and we're going to do a first boot up as long as it has power, and that'll be it for today. We'll come back later to see what we think about it. But let's crack it open, shall we? Handy knife. Here's the box. Do one of these. So first off, before we even open it, Mi A2 Lite, dual SIM, dual standby, 12 megapixel plus 5 megapixel AI dual cameras, 4,000 milliamp battery, 5.84 full HD display, and Android One. Sounds good to me. Nice little crack open here. This little slide. Oh, I'm excited. I don't even know what color this is. I totally forgot. I ordered this like 3-4 weeks ago and they were out of stock. So I figured whatever came. So, and as you can see too here, global version. Now, one of the things that was in the bag that I didn't bring up here was it had I think it was a universal power adapter, because I have a feeling this may come with the European power plug. And if it does, not that big a deal, because I've got a ton of adapters, and honestly most times I'm charging based off of USB anyway. Alright, in the box, ooh, there we go, look at that. 12 megapixel, large, 1.25, don't know what that is, pixels, high capacity battery. Nice, this is the nice flat black. I'm just going to put this over here, very exciting. What else is in the box? So, inside this little compartment, right here, we have, see, that's nice. Little user guide, which is sweet. And you even get a nice little case. That's actually a nice little case, little rubber case. Now, I find it really funny. I had watched another video and they talked about this as well. This isn't anything fancy, it's fairly flimsy, but it is a case. And it's funny how with the cheaper phones, they're like, here's a case, because you probably can't afford one. And then the more expensive ones are like, well, we're gonna charge you an arm and a leg if you want a case for that too. It is what it is, but you get a case. That's kind of handy. You also get, like I said, here's that European adapter for the power, USB though, so I can just use whatever one I have. I have a ton of these. You get the actual USB cable. And last but not least, in the bottom here, you get the little SIM ejector tool. So I don't know if you guys can see that. You may be able to focus, you may not. There it is right there. Right? Get your SIM in there. And that, my friends, is it. That is everything in this box. So hopefully you guys can see that with all of it. So phone, cable, charger, case, and the little pin. And like I said, downstairs I do have the little adapter for this if I so choose to use it. Now what we're gonna do is take off all these fancy little stickers, because we don't need them. So sticker one, screen protector, that's coming off. For fun, we'll put this in its case. It's nice, gives it a little glossy look if you want, right? Nice little glossy on there. It is definitely flimsy case, nothing overly fancy. Now, just so you guys know, in a future video, because I have one ordered, I do have a nicer case coming for this. But it does have fingerprint scanner on the back. Okay, I don't really know what I'm doing, so we're gonna put this right back down here. Hopefully you guys can see it okay. And we're gonna turn this on. Hopefully it'll let me go through it without a SIM card, because I don't have one. And how do you turn these on? This is new for me. Try this one maybe? Oh, something there we go. Android 1. Android 1. You guys can time it if you want. Alright, hi there, English. Yep, sure, sounds good. Connect to mobile network if you have a SIM card. I don't, so skip that. Connect to Wi-Fi, yep. So we are going to connect to this one here. You guys don't necessarily get to see any of this stuff, so I'll just kind of blur this out or fast forward it. Or actually, just so you know, keyboard feels good. Screen is very, very fluid, without question. I got my password wrong. Excellent. There we go. Copy your data from an Android or iPhone device or the cloud. Yes, please. How do I do that? Okay, so we've decided to go back to set this up as a new, because setting it up or restoring your iPhone to this is going to require me to do a whole bunch of uploading from my iPhone to the Google server, and I really don't want to do that. But it can be done, so if you are making a permanent switch over to an Android phone like this from iOS, just know that some of your stuff can come across with that. But we're going to set this up as new. Alright, so I'm going to log into my Gmail stuff here. Alright, do we want to add a phone number and all that? I'm going to say, sure, get her going. Yep. Unlock with fingerprint, yes please. I'm going to use it with a password. Yes please. Okay, to use fingerprint, set password. You guys don't get to see this either. And fingerprint, alright. Seems fairly painless. Done. Excellent. Alright, so this talks about voice assistant. So because I have some Google Home stuff, we're definitely... Okay, Google, turn this on. Okay, Google. Done. Turn all this on. Yes, 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 sure. Okie dokie. Don't care. Finishing touches. And done. So you can actually go through this setup pretty fast if you're setting this up as a new device without question. So here it is. It kind of gives you a little, this is how you pop it open. So I'm going to be like, yep. And as you can see, there's not a lot of apps on here, which is fantastic. A few things for you guys just to be aware of, so you know. This is a notch style phone, so it's very similar to the iPhone 10s and pretty much all the phones that are coming out right now, which is nice. So full screen. It does have a bit of a bigger, I want to say, chin area than say an iPhone does, but not horrible. It's got kind of the same kind of bevel around it. This isn't quite as big as the iPhone 10R, but very nice on the hands. I believe this is what they call a 19:9 aspect ratio, I believe, so it's taller and narrower. But very clean if you look at it. It's really just got calendar, camera, your browser, contacts, and all the Gmail apps. Not a lot on there. So right now, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have a bunch of arrows at the top, and my guess is this phone is now pulling all the updates. So if I were to go into, let's say, settings, and again, just bear with me, I don't know Android much at all, finish setting up. But if I were to go in and actually go into, let's see, system maybe? Languages, backup, system update. Anything there? Oh yeah, look. System update downloading. So it's got a bit of an update to do ahead of it anyway. So in the next video that I do for this, which will probably come out in a week or two, I'm going to want to spend some time with this phone. I'm really going to focus on usability, speed. I'll see if I can get some benchmarks going to put it up against some of the iPhones that are out there, as well as, especially for me, how the camera actually works. Oh, something's dinging. yeah, how the camera works, both in video and photo mode. So how are those cameras? Other than that, I'm gonna leave you guys there. I'm pretty excited. This is the Mi A2 Lite. Mi A2 Lite, right? There you go. That's it, right there. Super cool. Super cool. Super excited. All right, my friends. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and cross your fingers that this is awesome. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one.